Apple is working on an iPad-like smart display? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about Apple. Today's video is brought to you by CleanPhone. More on them at the end of the video. Okay, so as per the headline, Apple is reportedly working on an iPad-like smart display. A new, inexpensive smart display, that is, a revamped Apple TV, and that freaky HomePod / Apple TV fusion are in the works. Let's jump right in. So Apple is working on a brand new slew of smart home devices, at least according to a report from Bloomberg. In addition to the very similar but matter-equipped relaunch of the original HomePod, Apple appears to be pushing deeper into home space with a smaller display akin to a Google Nest Hub or Amazon's Echo Show. According to the sources close to the discussions, the device would be similar to an iPad but less expensive, oriented toward home use, and would include a magnet for mounting. I would say that a lot of that is Alexa inspired or Amazon inspired per se, but I digress. The device would appear to be more limited in scope than an iPad and would mainly be used for FaceTime chats as well as controlling other smart home devices. Well, here's to hoping it can solve the multi-user problem that makes current iPads unpleasant for home control use. There have also been talks about larger smart home displays down the line. We actually have a screenshot of what that might look like. Apple's new display seems to be aimed squarely at offerings by Google and Amazon Photo. The photo itself is by Dan Seifert. But yeah, like I said, they're heavily, to me, heavily inspired by the Amazon devices, what have you, at least the new ones. And you can see that in the chassis of the device. You can see it with the whole magnets scheme and whatnot. But yeah, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not necessarily all that bad that one company is trying to follow in the footsteps of another or trying to copy from their diagram or design or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like I said, if it works, no use in coming up with something new. In addition, Apple appears to be exploring a refresh of the Apple TV with a faster processor for the first half of 2024. But the device will not support 8K, which is a bummer. I'd say that all the TV manufacturers that you can think of, TCL, LG, Samsung, Sony, the big dogs, right? All of them have 8K offerings, and we're talking about a TV that is supposedly coming from Apple. They make TVs too. It's gonna have a new processor, but not 8K. So I'm not sure what's cooking under the hood over there, Apple. The combination HomePod / Apple TV project also appears to have suffered setbacks, but it is still in the works. According to the source, the smart displays are still a long way away and will not launch until early next year or possibly later. Hey, maybe with those magnets in the back, this guy says that he could snap it to the fridge and make it a smart fridge. Well, here's to hoping. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts on it. Apple, things, happen at Apple's HQ the Apple way. They just have to do everything their own way. That's kind of their thing, right? Because, as an example, everybody has Face Unlock on their smartphones, but Apple has Face ID, with the whole blasted IR on your face, and then the data gets taken back and then, matches everything and down to the dot. But yeah, Apple, maybe bring a little more intuitiveness. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down in the comment section below.
CleanPhone is the perfect phone for your kids because it allows you to manage everything on the phone remotely. It has tons of amazing features, such as easily allowing you to pick and choose which apps and games your child can use, provides you access to active phone monitoring, including SMS and phone call usage, allows you to control how long and how often your kids can use apps or the internet. You can even check their call and SMS logs, including inbound and outbound calls and messages, and is the perfect way to manage their screen time. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.